We just finished this movie. This is the fourth movie.
Yes.
There's no Sam Witwicky in this movie. I was expecting him to show up. Even at the very end, I'm like, he's gonna show up and be like, Optimus, where have you been? I'm here for you. No.
Me has been laughing the entire time every time he said something.
Galvatron in this, amazing. I loved it. That's a great callback. I loved the cartoon movie from Gen 1. It was a great movie. I loved it. I love Galvatron in this. Why?
Why which thing?
Just so much. You introduce dinosaur transformers that aren't the dinosaur transformers from Gen 1. You don't bring them into live action. And then they're like neutral at first and kind of hostile, even though I don't listen.
Look,
this movie.
Look, Michael Bay Transformers is a continuation mess that they don't even try to make cohesive because they forget everything they've established beforehand. Because they're just kind of here to make explosions and show off cool robots. Like I've told you multiple times, I love these movies and I love how stupid they are.
I need a fanfic writer to rewrite Age of Extinction and send it to me and I will produce it. I will produce it and hopefully it'll be as good as this one. This was pretty great. I could do it better.
We're about to watch Last Night.
Yes.
After that, I will record you talking about like your whole... Or no, after the Bumblebee movie tomorrow.
Yeah. We'll talk about the whole
series up to that point.
Yeah.
And then after whenever the heck we see Rise of the Beasts, we'll do a joint review of that.
It'll be great.
Because
we'll get lots of views.
Hopefully.
Make sure you like and subscribe.
To KCRB0202.
And while you're at it, I'll say a rat look the religion.
Will be linked in the description and is also listed on my YouTube channel. Just plugging you on my channel.
Are you still recording?
Yes, because your laughs are amazing.
My laughs are horrible.
I love your laughs so much.
Julian opened the door.
I just want to say, I like Age of Extinction a lot. It mostly might be because when I saw it in theaters, it was after I had seen the King Kong movie from that same year and was bored. So this was more fun. Also, this movie makes me laugh a lot. Age of Extinction makes me laugh a lot. I still love the first 3 Transformer movies more. Especially the first one. First one's great. So, yeah, that's it. Alright, I am recording now.
Transformers The Last Night. Still not a Witwicky, really. He's... But kind of. It's good. It's good. They said Unicron, which I got very hyped up for. Because I watched the old Gen 1 movie.
The 86 movie.
The 86 movie.
Love that movie.
Absolutely loved it as a kid. Still really enjoy it. And then you saw Unicron's teeth.
Horn thingies.
And that was... but then Anthony Hopkins, who for a second I thought was Buzz Aldrin. It's not Buzz Aldrin, it's Anthony Hopkins. I don't want to talk about that. But Anthony Hopkins was great in this movie, very much. I really like the whole like junkyard thing they had going on. It had sort of like a Borderlands feel to it. I really like that. The story, it bounced around a lot. Hong Kong mattered a lot in the like first half of the movie, and then something happened. And
I think you're getting we just watched Age of Extinction, which took place in Hong Kong.
Never mind. Never mind.
I know you're getting them mixed up because of ADHD, because we basically watched them back to back.
Yes, let me remember what this... So they were in the United States, and then the United States didn't matter anymore, and they were in London. They were in the UK. And then suddenly, the UK didn't matter anymore because they were on Unicron.
Well, because the Earth...
not Unicron. They were always on Unicron.
Yeah, because the Earth is Unicron.
They were on Cybertron, which was being formed at the time. It was all...
Wait.
It was quite an ordeal. And then Optimus Prime doesn't die. I'm probably yelling.
It's fine. Try to be a little bit quieter.
Yeah, everybody's sleeping.
Me and
Optimus Prime does not die. Spoilers. He doesn't. But he becomes evil.
For a little bit.
For a little bit. I liked that part. It was very... I feel like they could have done a bit more with it.
I wish they had too, because it got really hyped up in the trailers for this.
It was very much... They had that sort of like from the third Pirates of the Caribbean movie, where Will Turner's dad is like... He's so wrapped up in everything, he almost kills Will Turner. And then he suddenly remembers, oh my god, I'm Will Turner's dad. I feel like that... Not that horribly written... But basically that happened. That happened, but with better writing. With Optimus Prime. When he was... I don't know what he was called when he was evil.
Nemesis Prime.
Nemesis Prime. When Nemesis Prime got turned back into Optimus Prime. And Hot Rod. Let's talk real quick about Hot Rod. No.
Not French Hot Rod.
That's not Hot Rod. Hashtag not my Hot Rod.
As somebody who is a big fan of Hot Rod. Like, I love him so much, such Optimus Prime in my own frame. I could have done this differently. I just chose to do it like this for some reason.
For the record, you are getting yourself in frame.
Yay!
Yay. But they could have done Hot Rod
better differently. Yeah,
differently. I wish Michael Bay had done more research. Michael Bay, more research, less explosions.
Look at your damn source material more.
Look at your own source material, please. I have honestly seen fic writers give better direction than you. But it was a great movie.
Again, the first time I watched this, French Hot Rod was such a surprise for me.
What are you gonna do? French Hot Rod.
I'll
tell you what you're gonna do. You're gonna lose a war with him.
I want you to know this. I do like his gun though.
France, by the way.
His time bubble gun. I like that a lot. That is cool.
Me too.
That is a cool thing.
I like that. I'm concerned about the ramifications of that. The whole like if this then it's like the time turner from Harry Potter. I don't know if that's like a certain time that he gets to have with his time bubble gun. I don't know. I have trouble with like time plots, time things in movies and media, but that's just a me thing. But anyways, it was a great movie. I hope Unicron speaks in the next one.
Well, the next one's prequel slash soft reboot.
Sequel to The Last Night, I hope Unicron speaks. I hope he gets a speaking role. Because that would be cool.
I don't think we're ever returning to the Bayverse. I would like to, though, because I would like to see what they would have done with Unicron.
Michael Bay, this is a call-out video. Either make the movie or personally write me a letter telling me what you were going to do with Unicron.
I would like that, too.
Do it. Send me and Cass a letter. Jointly. Detailing.
Send us emails.
Yeah. what you're gonna do with Unicron and how Unicron was gonna bring Frenzy back, because I need Frenzy back.
Eliott really likes Frenzy from the first Transformers live action movie.
He was the best part. The best part of the first movie was Frenzy.
I think it's funny for you that was the best part of the movie, and for me as a kid it was Bumblebee.
Yeah, that's fair. Bumblebee is a good part. He's a great part of every movie, but because Frenzy's only in that movie. He's the best part of that movie.
What did you mean by like Cybertron being formed in this movie? It's trying to get revived.
Yes,
that's what you meant.
Yes.
Okay.
They're trying to revive it. Yeah. Because it's a dead planet.
It cannot support the life of the Transformers anymore.
The Tilt wouldn't technically be a dead planet, would it? It would just be non-inhabitable.
Yeah. I think it's just kind of not inhabitable. I don't know
planet terminology.
I don't either.
Anyways, Transformers.
Bless.
Cass got them. I watched them.
I also really enjoyed this movie. Though the first time I watched it, I had to stop halfway through because I got sleepy and then realized I had forgotten the first half of it, so I had to restart it. It was late at night. I like the first Transformers movie a lot more. I also really like the Bumblebee movie a lot more. But we're watching that one tomorrow.
Literally tomorrow.
And I guess that after we watch that, you'll give your thoughts on that, and I guess the other first three. Yeah,
I'll be talking about the whole thing.
Whole thing after.
All together. As a mixed bag. I don't think that's the right term.
I think that works.
Yeah.
So I will just edit all three of those parts together later.
It's gonna be great. I promise. Cass's viewers at home. Or on the airplane or bus or whenever you're watching this.
Also, if you need to, because I'm like very, very obsessed with these movies, when we're talking about the first three movies, I will try and help you fill in any gaps.
I'm gonna greatly appreciate that.
Because again, I remember a lot of things from those.
Yeah.
And then, I think we already mentioned it after we watched Age of Extinction. Some point after we watch Rise of the Beasts.
Yes.
We'll do a review on that.
Excuse me. It's very late at night now.
Yeah. Also, if you want me to, I can later send you or could watch it together at some point. There is a fan sequel to the Last Night that was made with action figures that Hasbro kind of okayed it in some way from what I've heard. They were like, oh, okay, yeah, cool, you go and do that. Like, eventually, they probably, I don't know what happened.
They seized the rights of it and
maybe, or
student filmmaker, whoever that was that made it.
Or, somehow got a hold, started following the project online or something, was like, oh, this is interesting. Yeah, this is cool. That's at least what I've heard.
Yeah. It could happen.
So, we'll see you guys next time.
Yeah.
Bye for now. I'm recording now.
Okay, great. We just finished this. Which we got at the Game Depot. I got it for Cass. We just watched it. I want to tell you about it. This was not a Michael Bay directed Transformers movie. Who was the director?
Travis Nice.
Travis Nice. I was about to call him Uzi What's It.
Please stop throwing the K's around.
I'm sorry. Director Travis Knight. Good job. This was genuinely, maybe not my favorite of the live action Transformers movies, but probably definitely my second favorite. Definitely my second favorite.
What's your first one?
I kind of want to say it's the second one.
Revenge of the Fallen?
Yeah. I don't know why. I feel like I just enjoyed that one more than all the other ones. I have the nostalgia factor for the first one, because I remember being all about the first Transformers movie the live action Michael Bay one when it first came out. But these were good. I don't have all the cases to like rank them for you. But Bumblebee was amazing. I think it's the second Transformers movie. The first one, Bumblebee. The fourth one, then the third one. That's not to say the third. I did not like the third one. I just liked it disproportionate. I liked that one proportionately less compared to the other ones. They were definitely Michael Bay films. I'm proud of Michael Bay for holding back in Bumblebee, though. He held back a lot. And what was the most recent? Was it Age of Extinction? Was the one right before Bumblebee?
Yeah, that was the one we watched before.
Yeah.
Or no, that was last night we watched.
Yeah, last night. Was last night?
we watched Age of Extinction and the last night yesterday back to back.
Yes. The second one was Age of Extinction. I'm proud of Michael Bay for holding back on the explosions.
Wait, what do you mean by that was the second one?
We watched two movies, right?
Yes.
That was the second movie we watched that.
No, that was last night.
Oh. This is so confusing. Last night was the last one we watched.
Yes.
Last night. Okay.
Yes.
Last night.
Yesterday. Just say yesterday.
I'm proud of Michael Bay on holding back on the explosions in the movie Transformers The Last Night that we watched
yesterday.
On the date of last night, yesterday. We got this. I already talked about that one earlier in this video. This has been my thoughts on the Transformers. We're going to be watching
Rise of the Beast.
Rise of the Beast. I don't know if you're going to put this video out and then Rise of the Beast will be its own video or if you're going to throw this all in together.
I might just throw it all in together. That would be fun.
In that case, I've already told you to like and subscribe. But I haven't told you to ring the bell, and you should ring the bell because whenever Cass uploads, it's kind of important, and you should ring the bell to learn when Cass uploads.
What are your thoughts on the first three Transformers movies?
The first three, they were pretty good. They ran together. How do I? The story wasn't as connected as I'm used to in like big, like. Universal movies like Marvel, everything's always connected, but I kind of like it's kind of like sitcom-ish connections between the first three movies, and I actually kind of like that a bit better because it's like I don't know how to describe it. Transformers is the Seinfeld of blockbuster movies is what I'm trying to say, and they're good. They're definitely good. And yeah, that's now that I fumbled my words, I'm having a brain fart. It's okay.
Yeah, also, I really just should mention this. We just randomly decided to start recording Elliott's thoughts after Age of Extinction for some reason.
Yes, we're very late on doing this.
Yeah. It just accidentally became a thing after that for some reason.
To be fair, we didn't really have to do it after the first one because I've seen that one a bunch of times. And I definitely have my thoughts solidified on it.
Alright.
Frenzy is still the best Transformer out of every single Transformer in all these movies. And you can fight me on that. Frenzy, best character, right behind Sam Witwicky. And then Bumblebee. Bumblebee's third place for me.
My turn. I saw the first Transformers movie in 2007 after it came out, and I've loved it ever since. There's a lot of moments that make me laugh in there, and I just enjoy the story a lot. I will admit, with the first one, that one's a good one, really solid. Second one also has some. I love the comedy in that one the most. It's just got a really lot of dumb moments. And things are like, oh, this is so stupid, it's hilarious. I don't know what I can say about the story in that one is.
Of the first one?
Of the second one.
Oh, the second one.
That was written during a writer's strike, so it's kind of...
Yeah. That was the one where, like, there's the really old Transformer. Jet fuel? That was
Jet fire.
Jet fire. There are a lot of jets and there are a lot of fires. In the Transformers world, I get them a little mixed up. I'm sorry, Cass.
It's fine.
I
know there's been, like, a lot of reboots in different universes.
Yeah. And they're all canon.
Yes.
They're all canon.
Yes.
And you can take that to the bank, because I am a hardcore fan now. Because I watched all the Michael Bay movies, and you could suck it, Gen 1 cartoon.
Excuse me?
I'm joking. That was
Excuse me? Excuse me?
Gen 1 cartoon is definitely a lot better than the Michael Bay movies.
Yeah, I do have all of those on DVD, too. So, there's also, I have a place on my YouTube channel of them, too.
Yeah.
So check that out if you want to.
I'm realizing how ridiculous my hair probably looks right now. I gotta put this on.
Oops.
I definitely, the 86 movie ranks higher than all of these movies combined, by the way. It's not that these movies were bad. It's just that the 86 movie was...
That is exactly how I feel about it. But I'm going to point out, it goes like a little bit of second place for me, only because the first Transformers movie is what introduced me and started my love of Transformers.
The nostalgia factor.
Yeah, that's the only reason why.
Did I watch the 86 movie before you?
You probably did. You probably did. You watched it when you were a kid. I watched it as a teenager.
Ooh.
And loved it.
Ooh. In short, I know more about Transformers than Cass does. And my ranking of the movies is cutting stone, putting the stone,
set in stone.
Set in stone. If you disagree with it, I don't know. You're on the internet and you suck. I don't know. It's a fact. It's a fact.
Alright. I don't know how to respond. But anyway, I don't remember where I was going with something about Revenge of the Fallen is because since it was written during a writer's strike, the story's not kind of so coherent at times. A little bit. It's like, why does the Fallen... Who does he want revenge on? Is it like the human race in entirety and the Primes? Well, he just killed Optimus, so... He's had his revenge, I guess now just destroy the little insects, aka humans.
His revenge was on the writing strike. That's what he was taking revenge on.
I don't think when I was a kid, I don't think I cried when Optimus died in that one because like it was the beginning of the movie. I knew he was gonna come back later.
The Fallen is a union buster. And that's why we hate him.
I feel bad for Sam in that movie though, because I feel like he feels like it has the guilt of like, oh, I accidentally got Optimus killed. That's why he was so adamant about like, I need to fix this. I remember at the time I saw the third one in theaters as well. I really enjoyed that one. Thought it was like a good end to the Transformers movies, and then they went and made Age of Extinction. Which I think I gave my thoughts on that yesterday. Like, there's a lot of moments I like from it. I also really like that one just because, when I saw it in theaters, I saw the King Kong movie. Not King Kong. Why do I keep calling it King Kong? I have no idea.
Godzilla.
Yeah, I don't know why my brain keeps doing that.
Same universe.
That might be why. But the Godzilla 2014 movie where Godzilla's barely in it, was kind of bored of that one, so... In the theaters, my dad and my older sister went and saw the Godzilla movie, then saw that, and had more fun with that, so that might be why I like that one a little bit more. Last Night is kind of long and a tad bit boring at times. But again, it was Anthony Hopkins' character and Cogman were the funniest thing in that movie.
Oh, Anthony Hopkins really stole the show.
That man was having too much fun in that movie. Just like, ooh, I'm just a crazy old man.
Disappointed he did not eat a Transformer. He should have.
Thoughts on the Bumblebee movie, though. Okay, this one is my favorite of the live-action movies. Is my favorite. It is to me, it is perfection of them. Also, again, I'm a Bumblebee fangirl. I love his relationship with Charlie so much. I love the theme that the writer set out to do of, like, it's just two broken people healing each other. I love it. I love it so much. The first time I watched this in theaters, I cried at the end of the movie. I love that. I love Charlie and Bumblebee's relationship a lot. It's adorable. It's so good. I love them. I am very excited to see Rise of the Beasts. Hopefully it's still in theaters by the time I come back from vacation.
Crossing my fingers. If not,
crossing our fingers.
We'll buy it for however much movies cost these days that are new releases.
Yeah.
Hopefully not as much as video games. 'Cause holy shit.
Oh yeah, I've heard about that. Video games are getting expensive.
The latest Zelda released for like $70 or $80, when the standard has usually been like $50 or $60.
I know it's been a little ridiculous with that because sometimes it's like, here's half the game.
Oh yeah, it's only half the game.
And then it's like, here's a bunch of DLCs. It's the rest of the game. It's like, that's bullshit.
In Borderlands, it made sense. Zelda, it does not.
I don't know what my ranking of the live-action movies is. Actually, no. I do know what it is. It's the first Transformers movie, because, again, first one, nostalgia factor, is a solid, good Bay movie.
Yeah.
Then the Bumblebee movie. I don't know what I have after that. It says first one, then Bumblebee movie. I think everything else blurs together for me after that. Like, in some way, it's like, yeah, I like these a lot.
I have them more separated than you do.
I think so.
Oh my goodness.
I think so.
That's scary.
If I have to really think about it, I don't know. Like, I have some issues with Dark of the Moon, but I think I like it a bit more than Revenge of the Fallen.
That's a way to rank them.
Yeah, so I guess mine is the first Transformers movie, Bumblebee, then Dark of the Moon, Revenge of the Fallen, Last Night, then Age of Extinction. And again, Last Night just because Anthony Hopkins and Cogman are hilarious.
Make sure don't have water on my face. Okay.
Also, okay, my one gripe with Dark of the Moon, though, is I wish when they had fired Megan Fox, which I wish hadn't have happened, but
yeah,
I wish they would have tried to have found an actress who looked very similar to Megan Fox, so it wouldn't have just been, we just suddenly have this new girlfriend for Sam Witwicky. It should have been Michaela. It should have been Michaela still. In that one.
This is what happens when you challenge Michael Bay to an IQ test.
Even though Carly Spencer was the name of the love interest in the original Transformers cartoon from Generation 1. That was her name. Her name was Carly. Ah. Spike Witwicky's girlfriend, who became his wife later, and they had a kid named Daniel, who's in the 86 movie. We will see you guys next time, probably. Yeah. I don't know yet if I'm going to just put all of these together now, or if I'm going to wait till after we've seen Rise of the Beasts yet. Anyways, I don't
We'll find out.
You'll find out when this gets uploaded.
If this video's ending right now, then it's not. If it's not ending right now...
then I probably did decide to just edit all these together.
And once again, if it is ending right now, you definitely should leave a like on this video and share it to a friend. And if you get the chance, subscribe to the channel.
And look out for the Rise of the Beast review.
I hate doing that so much on my own channel. I feel bad doing it on yours.
It's fine. Well, have a good day, guys.
Yep. See you later.
Bye-bye.